Welcome to Trifecta Blog's first video blog post. We're going to try once a week to come out with a video blog post about an how-to of how to use your computer or how to use a website to its fullest potential. So for today, we are going to go over how to maximize the battery life on your Mac. So right now, I have a Mac, and that's what you see right here. And the first thing you want to do is you want to actually see how well you're doing, how your battery is doing. So you want to go to System Preferences here, and you want to go to the Energy Saver, and then you want to go to the bottom left-hand corner where it says Show Battery Status and Menu Bar. This is really important. So now, as you work, you will see that okay, right now I have an hour and 6 minutes left. So I know that that I must be doing something very high intensive because I have half 50% of my battery left, but I only have an hour left, and this is one of the new MacBook Airs. It's supposed to have 7 hours of battery life. Are they lying? No, they're not necessarily lying. It's just that I'm doing something that's high intensive. So if you click here and go to Show, I would recommend again that you click on the time so that you can always see how much time you actually have left in your battery. So you can do other things to maybe increase that time. So right now, going to an Energy Saver, this is one of the best places you want to be because you have a lot of options that can help you with battery life. The first two rows, Computer Sleep and Display Sleep. Computer Sleep is when you close your Mac and when your computer's actually off, the screen is off and your computer is sleeping, but it's not completely off. I'm going to say that one more time. Computer sleep is when your computer is actually sleeping and when you actually close the computer. If you leave your computer on for, right now, my computer for 3 minutes, it'll just sleep on its own. Display sleep is when just the display sleeps, just your screen. And you'll be surprised how much brightness really matters in your battery life. So you want that as low as possible. That's why I have these these settings right here, because it saves me a lot of battery power. These other checks, put the hard disk to sleep whenever possible. I say check that. Slightly dim the display when using this power source so that when you're switching from plugging it in and not plugging it in, it will automatically just dim it like 2 or 3 notches, and that gives you so much room to save battery life. And then automatically reduce brightness before the display goes to sleep. Again, when it's about to sleep, it'll get really dim because chances are you're not looking at it anyway, and that little bit even counts as well. So I recommend checking all 3 of those things for the battery option. So the next thing you want to do is I'm going to go to Show All. You want to go to Displays. Now this is a question you have to take. You have to ask yourself that. Do you want your Mac to automatically adjust brightness? Now it's a great tool, and no matter if you're in a dark area, it will dim the display because you don't need that much brightness. Or if you're outside, it will increase the brightness so that you'll still have the great readability. The trade-off is that if you're outside, it might go to its fullest setting. It might be draining your battery. You might not want that. You might want to uncheck this and put it at a lower level, just so that so that you can actually fully control how bright your screen is no matter what, and you can save more battery life that way. So it's up to you. I leave it on because the benefit outweighs saving that much battery life. But if you really are pressed for battery, I would suggest that you uncheck that. Now, you covered brightness, you covered the computer. Now, if you hear your fan going, if you hear your computer going roaring, which it's actually now, you probably won't hear it, but my computer's roaring now because recording video is a very intensive process. You want to, wonder which process is really, or which program that you're using is really that intensive. So what you want to go is, I would suggest going to the Spotlight, and you're looking for Activity Monitor, which is right there. So we're going to go to Activity Monitor. And as you can see, I didn't realize it was possible to use more than, actually it is because of my processor. But as you can see, QuickTime Player is using more than 100% of my CPU, but that's because my CPU can go beyond the stated speed, but that's for another video blog. But so now I know that this is the prime reason why you see here that I only have an hour left, even though I have 51% remaining on a MacBook Air that I bought like 2 months ago. So that's, you want to look for, you want to click here, you want to look for percentage CPU, and you also want to look for real memory. So, you know, because things that take a lot of memory might also be contributing to your depletion of your battery. So, and then just, you know, close those applications, and you'll see when you close those applications, I can't close the QuickTime player because this would stop recording. But if I were to close it, this would jump up to probably 3 hours, because the main thing that was sucking my battery was the QuickTime player. So when you think that there's an application that might be eating your battery life, load up Activity Monitor and just, you know, and close that application that you see fit. Like, just for a note, browsers, especially Safari, are known, if you leave it on for a while, to just eat up lots of memory and lots of CPU for no reason. So sometimes you might just want to close and open them every, like, so often, just to maintain battery. Okay, so that's enough for Activity Monitor. The last thing I'll say is that, and I'll close this as well, is that, you know, if you're using Leopard, Snow Leopard, I'm using Line, your spaces. It's a great tool, but if you don't need all your spaces, I would suggest closing them. Like right now, I have a space just for you know, a Word document I'm not even using. That can be X'd. Over here, I have YouTube, front page. That can be X'd as well. Closing these spaces really does help with your battery life as well over the course of your using it. So, okay, so these are a few tips that you can use to maximize the battery life on your Mac, and I hope this is helpful. Definitely hit me up in the comments if you have any questions or concerns. Thanks.